All right, let me see. Nobody is using dating apps anymore. Men are done with online dating from manhood. Let me see what manhood's got to say about online dating.
Nobody is using dating apps anymore. Men are done with online dating.
I struggle on dating apps too. Unless you're fucking top 10, top 20% dude on dating apps, you are playing Russian roulette with your self-esteem. If you're an average dude, every fucking cylinder, chamber, whatever is fucking loaded. It's not a maybe that your self-esteem is gonna get fucking crushed. It is a definite.
No one's.
Damn, dude. Not gonna lie, with my own experience, I have never went on an online dating app. I just haven't. I was like nervous about doing it one time, but then I was like, well, if I feel like this about just merely starting, um, I'm just not gonna do it. This is stupid. Um, and plus, even back in the day, before they implemented like all the dating apps, before they all implemented some sort of like tiered system to make your account like this is the gold account of this person, this is the platinum account. This person spends $500 a month to have this little check mark on their account or whatever. So this person has money. Even before that, there was a free version and a paid version of your favorite dating app. And just with that alone, I was like, Jesus, this is stupid right here, right now. Now, granted, I will acknowledge that some people can find what they're looking for on dating apps, either long-term relationships or short-term hookups. Those things can be found, and everybody's looking for like different things or whatever. It's just nobody really wants to admit their what they're actually, truly, genuinely looking for, because nobody really wants to get rejected. Man or female, nobody wants to get rejected. But I don't know. I just have never made a profile for online dating apps. The only time I have seen anything about dating apps, it's never good. It's simply just never good. I only see bad news about dating apps.
Successful on dating apps. What we're seeing is data from Tinder is globally on Tinder, they have 1.8 billion swipes globally. But how many matches? 26 million. Wow. So that's a daily match rate of 1.8%. That's
oh damn. 1.8% daily match rate? Meanwhile, in the back, someone's going, so you're telling me there's a chance? Oh my God. I mean, honestly, if you just go into it knowing that stat, and you know that you're going to get rejected, I think it's a little easier on your mental. It's like, oh, there's like a 90 fucking plus percent that I'm going to get rejected. So since this is the norm, there's no surprise factor to it. The only true surprise factor would be that little 2% that I actually match up with somebody. So if I were to start, knowing that little stat is actually very alleviating.
It's nothing.
Alleviating.
Men are done with dating apps, and it's a significant threat to these platforms because men are the powerhouse of the business. Women are not on dating apps because of women, even with the stories that men outnumber women on these apps. If men are absent from dating apps, it's bad business for the apps.
Yep.
And disappointing for the women who are looking for high-value men. Dating apps are doing that.
Well, most men aren't high-value men. So, yeah. There you go. There's like so many like forks in the road before you get to that. To even get that, first you gotta have an app. Okay, now you have to have like some sort of like, you have to have men and female, like males and females on the app. Look, as time passes, more and more men will start to accumulate and start to realize, oh, I could find someone on here. Okay, so and all the men start to congregate online. There's so many more men on than women. Oh, if you're a woman on there, you got the pick of the litter. It's a woman's market. Whatever. It's like a buyer's market, seller's market. It's a buyer's market if you're a woman. This is great. And then what happens quickly to that situation? All the men just constantly swipe on every woman, just trying to get a match or something. But then you have such a few amount of women, relatively speaking, on the app, just getting constantly bombarded by literally everybody. And then you have to leave it. The ball is in their court, so they can't make a clone of themselves and just swipe. What's the good way? I don't even know which way is the good way. The pass way or the I want to talk to you way. I don't even know which way is left or right. It's not like women can just make a clone of them for every guy that they like want to talk to or something like that. That's just not the case. There's only like one woman. So with that, they have to like attempt to make some sort of educated decision on, oh, this guy's worth a damn. This guy is not. This guy's a fuckboy. This guy is not. This guy's serious, or whatever. And it's just a shitty situation for everybody, really.
Their best to get men back on the apps, but they are possibly going to hit a wall, like with their previous measures and updates. Bloomberg announced that Tinder and Bumble are gradually becoming a shadow of their former selves. Tinder was valued at $50 billion during the pandemic.
Damn.
But it's worth just $5 billion now.
Oh my God, that's like a 10x down red arrow. Negative down stonks. Jesus.
2021, Bumble was valued at $20 billion. But it's now a little higher than $2 billion.
Oh, Jesus. Another, again, 10x down red arrow. Negative. Down $, down thumb. Sheesh. I've never really heard about in recent memory, of any of these apps doing anything good in recent years. I mentioned online dating app and everyone's just like, ha, that's a meme.
This decline is because many people are leaving the apps and fewer people are joining. The number of people paying for Tinder services has fallen from 16.5 million to 14.9 million.
I mean, that's a little percent drop, but that's not the worst in the world. Go for a 16 mil to 14 mil. I mean, obviously the trend is down, but that's like 14, 15 mil. That's still a lot of people.
This is a big heartache for online dating apps. Only older people are left on the apps, and younger people, especially men, are ditching the idea of using their hard-earned money on hopeless promises of finding love.
True. That is the biggest meme.
Towards the end of 2023, Tinder decided to collect $500 from their users monthly.
Oh, yeah, it was monthly. That's crazy. I could not imagine. Bro, $500 a month? I'd go fucking bankrupt in God knows how long. The people that can do that and separate themselves by that amount of money, I can't imagine being able to just throw away $500 a month. And I do mean throw away. That is the phrase I would use. Another person would probably say that's a $500 investment. Okay? But that I'm too poor for that shit, dude. Just fuck it. I'm too poor for that shit. Jesus.
In hopes of helping them find love. It sounds like the reason men are not finding love on the app.
Bro, if you can't find love for $500 a month, the issue is not your money. It's you. You got no game. You can't talk to women. The issue is you, your personality.
Is because they are doing it cheaply, not because of the delusion and hoflation of the women. There is nothing that sounds more foolish than this. They are trying to give men renewed hope that they can still find their soulmate on dating apps, which is all false. Dating apps are rolling out different features to keep men in the game, such as getting family members to help the delusional women pick. Instead of letting women push off their...
Oh my God, that's so funny. Hey there, Miss Woman. You should probably get a family member to help you pick a guy because apparently your standards are too high, but we're going to say it in the nicest way possible. That is the funniest meme I have ever heard, and this is news to me. I have not heard about this. Women's standards are too high. The Tinder now lets friends and family play dating game and matchmaking process. Oh, good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's make it a game instead of telling them to their faces that your standards are too high.
Their subscribers, the families and friends whom the women are trying to impress, can now choose for them as well. Tinder describes dating as a team sport, where there are a lot of people helping users to find a date. Each time I see many of the features these apps...
Bro, what? Since when is dating a team sport? What? Like maybe a team as in like the man and the woman, or the man and the man, or the woman and the woman, whatever. Maybe it's a team sport in that respect. Maybe like on the first date, kind of like that. But even on the first date, it's not so much a team thing as it is much like a weird, awkward interview. I would never say that it's a team sport where I gotta depend on my friends and family to make the right choice for me. What? What cope is that?
Apps constantly bring on, it makes me wonder if they think their users are fools. Who is bringing these ideas? They look dead from the beginning, especially to men who are caught in the lies of finding true love on the apps, which some people see as a money-making vehicle. Online dating is dead. Men are leaving.
Why men should get off Tinder, part 2. Tinder's...
Bro, who is this guy? What are you doing? Stop trying to pander to young kids with your goofy little mask made of Tic Tacs or like what's that gum that looks like this? Did he just glue some of those little gum things? Gum that looks like little squares. What's this gum? Who remembers Chiclets? I remember Chiclets. There's like some like gum or whatever. What's this gum I'm thinking of? That this dude just bro, it'd be so funny if I discovered that. And this honestly, it looks like studs on a sock or something, or a ski mask, or I don't know. It would have been so funny if this dude spent time and made this mask by hand and still think through that entire process that it is a good idea. Holy. This is the content? How? At anti-profit? What, so are you like the bad guy? I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. But I don't want to reveal my face. Like, what is happening?
business model is set up in such a way to make you miserable because it feeds you this fantasy that if you pay them $15 a month for a gold or platinum subscription, you'll have a better chance of matching with a beautiful woman and finding someone special in your life. But the only way they can convince you to do that is to make you so miserable that out of desperation, you choose to pay them your hard-earned money. What kind of business puts an entire subsect of the population into a place where they experience deep and dark depression in
any business ever? That is the goal of every business on an emotional level. Your life without our product is shit. Your life with our product is the best, most blissful, euphoric thing ever humanly imaginable. All right, that was the underlying tone of The Wolf of Wall Street when he said, "Sell me this pen." All right. If you try to like talk stats about the person, about the pen, you're a loser and you don't know what you're doing in terms of sales. You can be a very successful salesman if you know how to manipulate people's emotions and talk to them about how it's going to feel when you use this pen. how dog shit it's gonna feel when you use the little chintzy Walmart pen. All right, that's what we're doing at the end of the day. That's every product ever. Maybe some of the marketing is a little more soft in terms of, what they present to the public, but that's more or less the gist of it.
In order to make money. These dating apps are not businesses you want to give your money to or give your time to. Learn how to meet women in person. You will meet better quality women, your social skills will completely change, and you will become stronger and more resilient as a man as a result. What's not to like about that?
For quite a number of years,
I mean, what he was talking about, it wasn't really like that untrue, but it's still so hard for me to take him seriously with the little beads on the mask.
it was men who were complaining about dating apps. It was clear that average men stood no chance on these apps because the women on dating apps are delusional. They only want the top 1% of men, which is why only a handful of men get all the girls. These women only want tall, rich, and good-looking men on dating apps.
I mean, yeah, that does tend to be a trend, and even if it's not like the tippity top 1%, they kind of want the guy that's like, if the woman's like a 7, they will want an 8 or a 9 or something above them.
Therefore, no average guy stands a chance of getting a match. An experiment was carried out between a 6/10 woman and an 8/10 man over 30 days on a dating platform. The 6/10 woman got 10,000 date invites in 3 days and slept with 10 guys, while the 8/10 man got 0 date replies.
This guy's 24 years old and has been on Tinder 128 days. He swiped 59,760 times, which is the equivalent of...
Bro, that is absolutely crazy. The equivalent of swiping 467 times a day. Oh my god. That is crazy.
Swiping 467 times a day. So he's definitely paying for gold. He only swiped right 183 times, which means he swiped right on 99.97% of people. So I really don't want to know what those 0.03% look like. Out of those 59,577 right swipes, he got 342 matches, which for a guy on Tinder isn't even that bad. So for every girl that swiped right on him, 173 swiped left. Those 342 matches led to 162 chats, but he got 0 dates. What I'm trying to say is Tinder is a fucking scam. Save your money, boys.
Modern women's inappropriate and delusional desire for top guys has left a lot of average men.
I always question those statistics of like, I did this many things, which led to this, did this many things, which led to that, did this many things, which led to that. I mean, I would like to see proof that you did it instead of just throwing out some random like stats like that. Just to say that you did it. But if that is true, dang, that is rough.
Men out of modern women's scope of view. This is the issue now. Men are leaving the dating apps as there is nothing but frustration and a streak of rejection on them. If there were a statistic for the rate at which dating apps are deleted, the dating apps would agree that they are in trouble, which they are aware of. Only the top guys or those who are getting laid are still present, but those few men available can't keep the business going for the apps. They need men to come back and pay to find love, which are just empty promises.
The app does not care how many relationships, how many marriages they create. The app cares how much money they bring in short-term and long-term. Auto-swiping right. It doesn't work with most algorithms. Reason
Oh shit, the auto right swipe don't work no more?
being that if you are automatically swiping right, there are two things happening. Number one, the app is rating you based on how selective or unselective you are, and it's correlating unselective to unattractive in many cases. So you're going to be seen by the app as less attractive. Also,
oh shit. I didn't even know that algorithm existed. This is the first time I'm hearing this.
if you are willing to swipe right on mediocre girls, the app has no incentive to show you attractive girls.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This shit, I didn't know it went this deep, dude.
So the auto swipe right strategy, which did actually kind of work in the very early days of online dating, absolutely does not work in most apps now. And that's something you need to understand because the algorithm will be against you if you employ such a strategy.
Oh shit.
Bumble is also
Bro, that is crazy. I had no idea. I thought that was the meta. That was the meta of the game. Just spam right. But now the app realizes you're doing that shit. Ugh.
striving to remain relevant. They are trying to help you date even while you are unavailable. So, it's bots versus bots asking themselves if they are good for each other.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. The people, by the take of the article, people are just so bad at flirting. People's communication skills are just, at least on the app, are just going down. I mean, but just to be able to get up to the point to chat to someone seems insurmountable. And then once they get there, they're just like, and they just stumble over themselves in terms of like the words. So, and then on top of that, you got the emotions going, like you're vulnerable. It's like, oh, how's this person gonna react? And da 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 da. Like, God dang, dude.
When you are available, it tells you it has a date for you, and you just show up at a dating site and either take yourself to the altar or get yourself laid. The actual plan is for the AI concierge to date a lot of other people's AI concierges for you and match you together.
Bro, that's so weird. So you have like a person and a person, but you have your bot interact with their bot, and the bots decide whether or not they're a good or bad match. Bro, I am so happy I never like got it, like I never got to the whole thing of online dating. I am so happy. Like, I'm not the best at talking to like girls and all that shit, like even now. I'm just like okay at it. But I remember the time in the beginning where I was like super scared of girls. I put girls on pedestal. It's like, oh, how can I talk to you? You're so attractive, and I'm just like a nobody. Oh, you know, I was awkward. But eventually you do learn to like get over it. I don't know, as you get older. I mean, at least, I don't know, maybe you don't in some cases. It depends on like from person to person, I would say. But if this is an optional outcome of have my bot talk to your bot, bro, that's just so weird. That seems like so business-like.
I find this particularly interesting because lack of proper connection is one of the problems faced in the modern dating scene. People don't have the space to know each other emotionally. They just match on the dating apps and pick a place to satisfy each other's needs. So, Bumble is offering to help users set up a program that will ask important questions, such as, what do you love doing? Do you love music? What's your favorite place to visit? After you get together.
Favorite place to visit? Bro, I'd have to leave my house to do that. Favorite place to visit? The gym. If not the gym, Walmart. Shit. I'm a goddamn square.
You find out she has a lot of emotional baggage. She is a single mother.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
her body count is greater than your age.
Oh, man, that's so funny. Yeah. I mean, I don't really mess with single moms, really. I mean, that's just my 2 cents. I mean, yeah. No thanks.
By then, your excitement has gone down the drain, and you are caught between being a gentleman and not walking away, and just telling her plainly, this was not what I expected. I just got finessed by Bumble.
Yeah.
Dating apps and go meet women in the real.
It's no longer the actual individual catfishing you. It's the app. It's the algorithm that is finessing you.
Real world. There's nothing like that in-person, face-to-face contact, and that's what women want. See, when a woman get on a dating app, she's looking for validation and attention. She really don't care about you. She really don't like you. She's faking it. But trust me, you can't fake that energy in the real world. You'll get way better results by meeting a chick in person and y'all talking and vibing than you talking and vibing on a dating app. The women.
Oh yeah, talking to someone in person is so much different than just texting back and forth. Because you completely lack the body language aspect of communication. I mean, shit. What's that saying? Where like most of what a person is communicating is communicated through nonverbal gestures. So it's all about your body language, not like the actual words coming out of your mouth.
Women on there be playing games. They really ain't into you like that. They just using you for your time and your attention.
There are a lot of disadvantages to online dating for men. It leaves men with a depleted ego. It wastes men's time pursuing women who are not genuinely interested in them. And most women on dating apps are there to seek validation, with no serious intent involved. More importantly, it wastes men's money and leaves them miserable.
Yeah.
These are valid reasons for men to walk away from dating apps. That's all for today on Manhood. Remember to drop your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to hit that like button, click the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell to be the first to know when a new video drops. Share this video with whomever you would like to watch it with. Thanks for watching. See you at the next one. Cheers.
Cheers. Huh. I mean, I'm a little behind. I'm 5 months behind, but I mean, shit, I think it's still the trend. There's only going to be a downtrend when it comes to online dating, at least for men. I mean, I don't know. It seems like Tinder and Bumble are the leading apps for online dating. Isn't Bumble the one where like the woman has to like make the initiation first? I don't really know. I just go off of what everybody tells me. But yeah, it's just a shitty situation for everybody. I don't know how to fix this by any means. Shit, I'm just being informed. So thank you for making a very informational video. And yeah, if even a fraction of any of this is true, it's like, Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, I liked it, and I think I'm a fan now. So yeah, go check them out, and that's pretty much it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.